So right away I'm getting um a a grandmother figure. I heard the word nanny, so I don't know if you're Italian or if that's what you would have called her, but that's just the way that they came in, or like a nana or a nanny.
Okay.
Um, or like a nana. Just like and
Yeah.
she would have been just getting that she was a smaller person on the smaller side, especially in her old age. And she would have lived to an old age. This wasn't someone that passed early in their life. Um, she would have had graying and white hair when she passed. She's showing me a really big smile, like a smirk. She had like a special smirk. She'd like to keep her place tidy. She's showing like when she had guests over, it's just like her cleaning up her space and keeping things tidy. She's showing me a pin in her hair or keeping it tight back. Sometimes it's like just I think that was just like her style of being neat. Is what she's trying to say. Okay, I'm getting that this could have been on your dad's side lineage, paternal grandmother, and I'm hearing something about horseshoes and flying horses. What horse? Where horses that fly? No, hold on. Just make a note of this, or I will. There's some sort of song about these. I don't know if that resonates with you, like horses, or like what's the song that's like God? Is it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Don't,
It's okay, but
yeah, I'm trying to think. When you're talking about, my grandmother on my dad's side, she passed when I
yeah.
was little, and
Okay.
I didn't know much about her. I've
Mhm.
seen her here and there, but I didn't know much about her. So, I'm trying to think if there's something maybe that was like a gift or something?
Yeah, well, that's gonna drive me crazy because I feel like if there's a song related to it, I will find it later. I just don't wanna sit here and look it up right now. Um, do you understand the N name for that grandmother or
Don't. So I'm kind of wondering if it's
Yeah.
maybe something that, was said by my mom or my dad. I'm kind of wondering.
Oh, I
Um,
see what you're saying.
you know what I'm kind of wondering if it's something that was said by my mom or my dad. Um, so I don't know.
So did you or what was the other grandmother a Nana or a Nani or a
No,
no,
my
no.
other grandmother that is on my mom's side is still alive, and I normally just call her grandma.
Okay, alright. Well, then I do so it makes sense that it was your dad's side, so that's good.
Yeah, absolutely. That's that's why I was like, "Oh, okay, maybe."
Yeah, good. Well, alright, well, let's see. Could even be, like, his grandmother. So
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm kind of wondering if it's maybe something that was said by them.
yeah, okay. Though I'll get more information. We'll make sure to kind of sort it out a little bit better. 'Cause she is coming across as more of like a homemaker than a woman who would have been having a career.
Uh-huh.
Um, like I see her in like a dress and an apron. Like she's just showing me those symbols of like I was home taking care of food and the kids and the household duties. Very much like to cook. Huh. It's like I said that and then she was like, "Oh, I don't know if I liked it that much," but she was a good cook. So it's like
Okay.
it was like her thing, but she was like, "Oh, it wasn't my passion, but I was good at it." And I'm getting kids for sure, like, not just
To
one.
say,
There's
if it's my grandma, my dad was, the only boy of 7 sisters.
my gosh, how cool. Okay,
Yeah.
that's very similar to my dad's family.
Yeah.
I was feeling kids, like,
Yeah.
that was coming through strongly, very okay. Yeah, okay, so she's coming across as, like, I was small, like, it's just, like, a small, like, built person. She's like,
Yeah.
"But I packed a lot of power."
Yeah.
I was like, "Small and mighty." And I just got something about cats, so they might have had cats in the home or a cat in the home or there or sh maybe later in life she had one, but I was, like, literally seeing the cat food and cat treats. She's drawing attention to I asked her specifically, "Is there something that you would associate with her or have a memory with her?" And she's drawing attention to some sort of little toy. At first, I saw, like, the Trolls dolls. That
Uh-huh.
was just, like, my association that I connected it to, but it might not have been Trolls dolls. It was just her drawing attention to some little toys that you would have played with, like, at her house that would have been, like,
Mm,
only at her house, and this is the thing I do when I go there every time.
Okay.
or it's like, "Give me more." If I just talk back. She's like, "I don't know if she'll remember that." It's like, "Then don't give me that." It's like there would be, like, a house and almost like Little People, like that
Yeah.
kind of idea, or like a dollhouse and then the Little People, like, there was something like that that she kept for you to play with.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. And uh, what Nesquik or Ovaltine, there was, like, a chocolate drink as well that would have been like, "Oh, I can only have this here," or, "I always ask for this when I come here." Did you go to her house sometimes when you were little? I don't know how old you
No,
were when she passed.
no, not really. I didn't see my dad's side really often at all, so that's why I'm trying to think.
Oh, it coulda just been, like, the one time. That's, like, what you
Yeah,
did
I'm kind of
when you went
yeah.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, I only saw them here and there, but it was
Okay.
mainly my mom's side that we always saw.
Yeah. She's showing me a very light beige house, and it reminds me of, something small. Like, she didn't live in a whole house by herself. It was like a townhouse or a condo or a apartment. It was, like, attached to something else.
I know that they lived in was, like, a smaller house, but it was, like, near a cliffside, and it was by itself.
It was. Okay.
Yeah, there was nothing around that I can remember, it was just, like, their house.
Would it have been a light tan? I would just feel like I'm
It
saying, like,
I think
the
so, I
steps.
think it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was, like, a light tan color.
I might have just added the rest of that to myself because it reminds me of, like,
But I'm also kind of wondering, like you said, if maybe it could be, like, my dad's grandma or
I
someone
know,
along those
right?
lines. Yeah, you just never know.
Yeah, so, yeah, unless if we haven't actually narrowed down if it's which one it is. Okay, hold on. Tell me who you are. Which one? Give me a name. That would help. Just one. Funny, they're probably both here. It's like that's what happens when they start talking about them. Okay, I'm getting that the one that came in at first was the N and also the smaller one.
Okay.
And but they're both here and they both want to talk. And she would have been your dad's grandmother is what I'm did I
Okay.
say that? I meant to say
Yeah,
that. She
yeah,
would have
yeah.
been above your grandma.
So that would be my great grandma?
Great grandma,
Great grandma.
totally. And for whatever reason, she's showing me like floral dresses.
Okay.
So there could have been like a picture of her or something, like where you can see her in a
Have to go
floral
look
dress. Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. She was more feminine, I want to say,
Okay.
than her daughter. Just not like crazy, but like
Yeah, yeah.
in style. Would have worn the earrings. Look just so. I'm hearing a name that would have been like I'm getting an M for a name, so it could have been first or last initial, but it felt like a May or a Mag or
Okay.
something like now I'm just hearing mama. So like were you just trying to say mama? Mama. I don't know if that's what they just called her. Mama,
Yeah.
like even
Yeah.
into old age. Not old age, but like when like you not everybody calls
Absolutely.
their mom mama.
Yes. Yeah.
Does that sound accurate to you or do you know?
No, I have no idea, to be honest, but it
Okay.
makes me excited to learn.
Okay. Well, it's so hard to like I can't validate things, but it's
Absolutely.
okay. And maybe sometimes that's better than onion. Like, I'm trying to figure out what it is. I think I just keep getting do you understand, what's the bright blue? I think it's a balloon. What's the in your life recently? There's something bright blue, and it's like the color of
I'm trying to think because it's actually bright blue is my favorite color. Like, I always call it pretty blue as like
like
a
this?
yeah, that's my favorite color.
How
I
cute.
always call it
Okay.
a pretty blue though, because I never know the actual name for it, so I call it
That's
pretty
so
blue.
funny. I love that. Okay, so I sat there silently for so long because they just kept showing me bright blue, and I was like, "A bright blue what? A bright blue what?" I should have just said that to you.
Yeah,
So I think
yeah,
they just, like, showed me, like, a shape to show me and that was like, "A balloon? Like, what is that?"
yeah, yeah.
How fu okay, so they're giving me your favorite color. That's validation. How cute.
It's
I
funny, I
love that.
actually just screenshotted yesterday. There was a picture I've never heard blue referred to as pretty blue, and I was going through I'm redesigning some stuff, and
That's
the
fine.
actual name of pretty blue came up, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta screenshot and show my husband," because I
Wow.
was like, "It's so ironic."
That's so cool. That's why they brought that in because so I asked them, "Give me something that she just saw recently, that she was
Yeah.
talking about recently," and they gave me bright blue, which I was waiting and waiting for, like, bright blue what? But it
Yeah.
was just about the color. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Aw, I love that. That's perfect. So I'm gonna get a message for you. They are both here. I feel confident. They're around you. They saw the blue. They heard your conversation with your husband. Okay. They want to talk about maybe because you brought him up, but they want to talk about love and romance. So, and earlier I almost didn't say something, but there, I mean, I didn't say something. I almost said something. It was like the wrong time. I was like, we're not at messages yet. And they said something about you being annoyed with a man or annoyed with a boy, like a boy. But, and not like it was like almost like they were laughing about it. It was like, ooh, boy, like you got in trouble, like that kind of thing. I don't know if that was also validation of something happened recently where you're like, "Ooh, like, he's in the doghouse."
Me and my husband never argue really, like,
Huh?
we are a great marriage, but yesterday, our boys were at daycare and, he slept in, which was totally fine, but then he comes down and just sits on the couch while I'm doing laundry, and I'm looking at him like, "You gonna help me? Are you just gonna
Oh.
sit there?" That's so funny.
Okay, that's good. That was coming in earlier. We're like, "He got in trouble." Okay, how cute. So let's see what else they were saying. Okay, this is interesting. They're saying something about approaching the situation with your husband or, like, approaching certain situations with your husband in the same way that you approach other situations. Um I'm just gonna keep talking about it, and sometimes it kinda makes more sense as we go, but it's like, it might make more sense to you than me, so I'm just gonna blah. Um, I keep getting, like, work, like, the way that you approach situations at work and how your mindset is with whatever it is you do on a daily basis, like, even if it is with the kids or if it's at work, it's like there's a certain, tell me, there's a certain authority
Mhm.
that you have, that you take on. And also a knowing in yourself of like a belief in yourself and your confidence is more prominent in your workplace. And I'm hearing or feeling like there's a funny little switch that happens where like for some reason you don't carry that into your relationship. Like it's like when you need to, where like you could be, almost like you like melt. You're like, I just did that little motion because it reminds me of like when a dog rolls over on their belly and they're just like submissive. They're like, ah,
Yeah.
like, it's
Yeah.
okay. And there's a message of like speaking up a little bit more and speaking up for what you want or what you need, things like that. Being more like, "Oh, this is what I need. This is what I want. This is how I think it should go." That your input matters. Period.
Feel like you just hit the nail on the head because,
Okay.
probably for, like, the past, like, 2.5, 3 months, I've, like, tried to kind of retrain my brain to always think positive no matter what the situation is, like, come out with a positive,
Yeah,
and every single night, my husband and I will sit outside and talk to each other, and I'm like I stay at home with my boys, my 2 sons, and I'm like, "Dang, I am such a good mom. Like, I did this right, I did this." We do it every night. Every
that's
single night, I'm
beautiful.
always like, "I'm such a good mom. I did this today. I did this with the boys," and they're just so
Yeah.
happy, blah, blah, blah. And then with my husband, yeah, we've been working on I used to be, very quiet when we would butt heads and stuff, I would be
Mhm.
so quiet, and now, we're both at that point where we're like, "Okay, communication is key. What do you want? What do you need?" And he'll stop me and be like, "You need to tell me, like, what can I do to help you?" And so that's something that we've been working on a lot.
Awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's totally what they're getting at. And it is I can feel, okay, they're drawing attention to like my whole, oh, that's where that is. Okay. My whole solar plexus area kind of like opening up. And in that area is what represents our confidence. in our
Mhm.
ability to take up space and
Yeah.
to shine, right? So
Yeah.
they're saying like that's what's growing right now and that's what's um there's so much potential there to keep
Yeah.
expanding in that area. I also want to say like I've had readings before where I get a just a bad like weird icky whatever feeling about
Yeah.
their person's partner and I'm not getting that at all. Like this does feel really like the reason they're telling you this is because they know he can handle it. The reason they're telling you this is
But yeah.
because like it's just healthy, right?
Yeah,
Um
absolutely.
Not because he is a poor partner and you need to like stand up for yourself. It's just like, no, this is how
Yeah,
you communicate. And
absolutely.
they're really just saying like, oh, like you're such a doll. Like it's funny. They're actually almost coming across to say like, um, you have such a handle on things and your growth that um that there isn't like too much like concern or anything like that. You know what I'm trying to say? Is like they're not here to
Yeah,
be like, you
absolutely.
have to do this differently. You have to like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
like we know your life's falling apart. Let us help you. Like it's not, it's just like not that type of reading. Um, they're just really happy for you and excited and they want to like give you like congratulations. They want to give you what is it? It just really feels like you kind of they're coming across with this like a you did it type of message of like
Yeah.
you should feel really proud of yourself and um it's not like you're clamoring for the next thing. It's like you can settle in with what you've created for yourself and feel really good about it. Um
It's another thing my husband and I always talk about every single
yeah.
night is we always talk about something that we're grateful for,
Yeah.
and we've been at where we're at right now, we've been planning for, like, 6 years, and we're such planners. We are very
Yeah.
big in sticking to the plan, and we are at the point right now of everything we've planned for 6 years. We no longer have, like, a big thing anymore, we have accomplished every single thing, and so
Wow.
we always talk about how, like, my
We did
gosh, like,
it.
we did it, we're here, we're finally, like, what it's crazy, and we're
Yay!
just
Oh
so
wow.
proud of ourselves, and yeah, so
Oh my
it's
gosh. So they're not
yeah.
even telling you anything new.
Yeah.
But they see it. They
Yeah,
recognize it and I think they want to confirm that for you to say like you're right.
yeah,
Like you really can. And that's a message that's coming through is like you might also have hold a little bit of tension where like you're so used to chasing a little bit, you're so used to almost like expecting a shoe to drop or something like that. You know what I mean? The other shoe. Or kind of feeling like you're in a bit of a survival mode and like hustling. Think that feeling and it's like they're trying to tell you like try to settle into it, you know? Like
yeah, my
strap
husband and
like
I were both in the Marine Corps, and so we were moving around, quite a bit, we
mhm.
never knew if we were getting moved or not, and so this is our first home, and he got out a year ago, so it's like we're
Okay.
trying yeah, we're
Yeah.
trying to, like, live that slow life because we that's what
Yeah.
we've always wanted is to live the slow life, but we definitely are
Mhm.
having a little bit of a not a hard time, but we're like, "Okay, we need to slow down a little
Mhm.
bit." Like, we need to slow down because
Yeah. If you're not used to it, you just don't it's like
exactly.
your body has to get used to it. Your whole nervous system.
1000%.
Mhm. And so what I was also feeling is I didn't wanna like I don't know why I always do that. I'm like, I didn't wanna make assumptions, but, like, that's just what they're telling me is that, like, this where you are now, like, your home specifically is a place to settle. Like,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
giving me that message of, like, this is the place to settle. Like, you guys found your place. It feels like a forever home, and I don't mean that you're not gonna, like, wanna move out in 20 years or whatever, but
Yeah. No, we
this
talk about that all the time too, is that, like, we're
okay.
like like, we love our house. We got so
Mhm.
lucky, we
Yeah.
absolutely love our house, and we've talked about
Oh,
many times if, like, we would be okay if we didn't move. We would be totally okay if this
yeah.
was, like, the house that our boys grew up in.
How cool.
Yeah.
That's the feeling I got.
I don't know, I just can't stop smiling. I'm trying so
Yay.
hard I just
It's
can't stop
okay to
smiling.
smile. It's okay. And I don't know, I've never had this sensation before, but I'm getting the feeling like there could be an option for more children. Okay. Yeah, I know. I've had the same message before and I was like, nope. Like, no.
when I tell my husband this, he's gonna be so excited. He wants a girl
Uh,
really, really badly. We have
uh,
2 boys,
yeah,
but I want to stop it.
I totally get it. I have 2 and I'm like, "Nope." Yeah. Um,
My husband's gonna use that against me and be like, "See, I told
yeah.
you, even they want you to have another one."
It's available to you. That's what I'll tell you,
Yeah, yeah.
okay? If you choose to, it'll happen. But I don't usually give these messages. I just feel like it might be a boy, though.
If it
So,
was a
yeah, nothing wrong with that, but if you're yeah, that's all I'll say.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, that's what I get. There's something I'm seeing that's very rural, like country. I have no idea where you live. But I'm seeing countryside and I don't know why. Hold on. Oh, okay. They want to bring up I've ha- have you ever parachuted before? You guys
Yeah, I have.
and land in like a big grassy field? I mean,
Yes.
assuming that's what happens, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
What about it? Sorry. They're just like showing me that, but I'm not sure why. So it wasn't something that happened recently, right? Or just kind of like
No, it
in your
was a
past.
very long
Yeah.
time ago.
Okay. Was there something really significant about that moment? I'm hearing like there's something about that that would have been a triggered something else.
Only thing, um,
Like, was
not
it
that
right
I
around when you met your husband?
no.
Just something about it. It changed the way you viewed something. It changed the way
I mean, the only thing that I know is I, like, practically passed out because I that was when I realized I can't breathe when air and water is coming at my face. And we were going through the clouds when I was
oh,
doing it, and that's
oh,
when I learned, like, when things are coming at my face really fast, like water, air, I, like, stop breathing for whatever reason.
yeah. Is that normal for everybody?
To be honest with you, I mean, my husband laughs about it all the time because 'cause he'll be, like, in the shower and he'll put his face under the water. He's like, "Look, I can breathe."
Okay. That's funny. Maybe that's what it is. What is it? Yeah. Okay. I think they're trying to give me validation and they're just like bringing that up as something else to validate that they're here. And
Yeah.
so it doesn't feel like there's a message. It's just like, remember when this happened? It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
that's all it is. Okay. So it gave me the parachuting into a field and then something about it made you think of something differently. That's all. They are acknowledging the upbeat, jovial banter and like levity of your relationship with your husband and how that is key
Mhm.
to the strong relationship and like maintaining that. Like you have a lot of fun together. I can tell. Funny, sometimes it feels like a conversation because they want to comment on what you just said, and it is really kind of cool.
Like you're the middleman.
Yeah, I know, like the translator. They're talking about pushing something. I'm just going to give you that because they're not elaborating until I tell you. Push, push, push. If there's something that, all right, if there's something that I think it's him or his mom, or avoiding with him and his mom. There's something going on that he's procrastinating or putting off or refusing to do, and they want you to push him to do it. Do you understand that?
Absolutely.
And his mom may or may not be involved. Like I just had a little blip of her.
Nope, makes absolute sense.
Okay. They said, push, push, push. They just said, this has been wonderful. They're so cute. They're like, oh, this has just been so wonderful. I love that. I'm gonna get like let's see, one more piece of validation for you, and then I'm just gonna like as a little cherry on top, and then we'll say goodbye. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm getting that. I don't know how old your kids are. I'm getting that there was a moment where it was funny because they were like arguing about like fighting over the same toy or something, but then immediately it was like one of them didn't want it anymore, and you were like, okay. It was like this, or like something like tug of war, and then it was like before you could even step in, it was like over. Or like
Yeah.
they solved it on their own or something and you noticed it, something
Yeah.
like that. Did that happen recently? Can you
It happens
understand
almost
that?
every day. Yeah, it
Really?
happens almost every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my
Yeah, I
boys
mean
are they're pretty well behaved where they know when
mhm.
one's getting too frustrated, the other one usually backs off.
Wow.
Yeah.
My kids aren't like that. Like, that's pretty nice. That's what it was, is like they have this ability to be like they're fighting, and then all of a sudden they figure it out themselves. Let me give you one more just because I know you have kids. Something about, putting a sparkle on it or put a sparkle on it. Do you know what that means? You do?
So, it's Christmas tree,
Oh, I was
some
thinking Christmas decoration.
somebody was randomly giving away this Christmas tree, and I said, "Absolutely, I'll take it. My boys would love it." And so then I let them pick out their own ornaments. So we went to
Uh-huh.
Hobby Lobby, and every single thing was sparkly.
Really?
Everything. I texted my husband. I said, "I hope you're ready for some sparkles
Oh my
because
gosh.
from the bottom up, which is our tree stand, it's nothing but sparkles." I had to hairspray
Oh, cool.
everything because it was crazy.
Oh, wow. Like, actual the glitter.
Oh, yes, everywhere. Glitter,
Oh, how
sparkles,
funny.
everything.
That's so great. And I did think because this is what I always do, I doubt myself. I saw the Christmas tree and I was like, "Well, I just decorated my tree last night, so I'm probably just, like, thinking of
Yeah.
Christmas." But yeah, no, put a it's definitely that. Put a
Yeah,
sparkle on
we
it.
we have sparkles everywhere.
That's amazing. I
Yep.
love it. Alright, cool. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Nana and them and yeah, everybody here. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
This was a joy and, yeah, if you wanna do it again, let me know. I'm
Absolutely. I appreciate your
if
time.
yeah, I appreciate yours, and, I will send you the recording. It might not happen, like, today, but I'll get to it,
Yeah.
I hopefully today.
Okay.
And,